Flashback. She took a long breath and said, I love you, she said while smiling nervously. He did not say anything. She smiled when he lifted his head to say something. Soon her smile faded away when he said, I don't like you, I'm sorry. He said and started to walk away. She turned her head back and saw his disappearing figure with tears. Why? She mumbled to herself while sobbing. She sighed while thinking about her past. Suddenly, someone knocked on her door, making her come out of her thoughts. Come in, she said to the person, and he came inside. Jihu, Mrs. Lee Wyan, everything is ready. The meeting gonna start in few minutes, he said after bowing to her. Wyan, okay, Mr. Choi Jihu, I'm ready for the meeting. Thank you. You may leave now, she said while smiling nervously. Jihu bowed to her and left. This was not her first time joining a meeting. She have done 5 meetings before. But every time she get nervous thinking that she will ruin it because of her clumsiness. But the more she get nervous, the more she ended perfectly. Wyan, you can do it, Wyan, she cheered herself. A few hours later, at the meeting room, Wyan, so we'll do it like this. Not bad idea, right? She asked it to them. Mr. Jung, nice, Mrs. Lee Wyan. Every time you surprise us with your amazing plan, it's perfect. You should be the CEO for it. I trust you. Wyan smiled. My pleasure, Mr. Jung. Mr. Park, you did a great job, Wyan. I appreciate you. Mr. Min, absolutely right, Mr. Park. It's a great idea, Mrs. Wyan. Wyan, thank you, Mr. Min. I'm glad you all like it. Mrs. Gion, so what do you think, Mr. Tom? Mr. Tom, great work. We would like to work with you. Wyan shakes her hand with him while smiling. The meeting ended perfectly as usual. Mr. Park, Wyan, he called her and went to her. Wyan, yes, Mr. Park, you need something? Mr. Park, oh, stop calling me that. The meeting ended already. Wyan, what do you accept me to call you? She chuckled while walking front. He walked in behind her, keeping his hand inside his pocket, and he said, Mr. Park, like that when you used it to call me when we were in school? Wyan, don't make me remember about the boring days. Mr. Park, boring? He chuckled. Say it's actually bad memories for you. She glared at him. He acted like he got scared of her stare. She walked away, ignoring him, but he walked behind her while chuckling and teasing her. Mr. Park, so as expected, you perfectly ended the meeting. She gave him a slight smile while keeping her coat on the chair, which was on her hand, and sitting on the chair. Mr. Park, are not you going to thanks me? I complimented you, bro. She chuckles and said, Wyan, thank you, Mr. Park Jimin, for your compliment, she dramatically said, making him chuckle. Jimin, finally, you remember my name, he said. Suddenly, someone came inside while congratulating her. Mr. John, congratulations, Wyan, he said, coming inside while keeping his hands inside his pocket. Wyan, thank you, Jungkook. Mr. Jung, congratulations, buddy, you won again. He winked at her. Wyan, yeah, because of your lovely support, Hobby Hyung. Mr. Min, thanks me because I am the one who supported you in front of the American CEO. Wyan, yeah, thank you, Mr. Min Yoongi. She dramatically bowed them, making them chuckle. Wyan, actually, I get this confidence because of you all. You supported me, and I myself can't believe that my dad gave me the opportunity to become the CEO of Lee Financial. Hosok, you deserve it, girl. You worked hard, and your father knows you deserve this. Jimin, absolutely right. Wyan smiled at them. Suddenly, someone came inside with a serious face. Jimin got up and bowed to him. He nodded his head, and the remaining members bowed him, and he just nodded at them. Leah, who is a friend of Wyan, was behind Mr. Lee. Jimin looked at her and winked at her. She winded her eyes and looked away. Jimin chuckles, looking her red face. Mr. Lee sat on the chair. Mr. Lee, I need to talk with my daughter, personally, he said while sitting on the chair, and the others looked at each other face and left from there before bowing. Leah was about to go, but Mr. Lee stopped her from going. Mr. Lee, you stay here. She stand beside him. Payan, yes, father, she asked him. He signaled her to sit as she was standing while talking with her friends. Mr. Lee, I hear Mr. Tom agreed to work with us. Payan, yes, father. She smiled. Mr. Lee nodded. Mr. Lee, good. Choosing you as CEO was not bad. She smiled at her father. Mr. Lee, you know Kim Financial, right? Hearing that, she looked at Leah, and Leah showed no emotion. Ryan, yes, of course, father. That is the popular company in Korea. Mr. Lee, me and Mr. Kim arranged a marriage to his son with you. Ryan winded her eyes, hearing her father's statement. She is speechless. She did not saw him from past 3 years, and suddenly her father saying that he arranged marriage with him. The thought making her whine somewhere deep down. She is happy, but she don't want to meet him again. She don't want to waste her precious time dating someone. She was trying hard to move on, but the situation making it worse. She stand from her seat and said, Ryan, what are you saying, father? I worked hard for this, and now you want me to marry someone and spoil my life? Also, you did not even ask me once. Mr. Lee, look, honey, I have met Mr. Kim's son a lot of times, and he is really kind and polite towards others. And I myself surprised when Mr. Kim suddenly asked me about this. That time I was not able to think, and I said yes to him. Vayan, it does not make sense, father, she shouted at him. Mr. Lee, Lee Vayan, behave. She lowered her head and said, Vayan, sorry, father. Mr. Lee, I can understand you, but try to understand me too. I don't force you for this. What's your intention? Vayan, I need time to think, she said, still lowering her head. Mr. Lee, I will give you 2 days to think. Make the right decision by yourself. And then tell me your opinion. If you don't agree with this, I will reject Mr. Kim. He got up from seat. Ryan, okay, father. She also stand after him. Mr. Lee, I hope you will take the right decision. He caressed her hair and made his way towards the exit. As he left, Ryan sighed and threw her back on the seat, later rested her head on the table. Leah, are you okay? She asked to her while sitting in front chair. Ryan, the fuck happening here? She asked, resting her head still on the table. Leah, dude, easy. Tell him you don't agree with this marriage. Ryan, but Leah, I don't want to disappoint my father with my decision. Leah, then your wish, dude. I can't do anything. Think twice. You have 2 days. Vian was working on the laptop. Suddenly, her father's words roamed inside her head. She shut the laptop while whining. Vian, I can't think proper, she mumbled to herself. Suddenly, she heard a message pop sound. So she checked her phone. It's from Leah. She sent her a photo and test your man at the end of photo. Vian gave a confused look and tapped on the phone. It started to load and finally the photo loaded fully. Her heart skipped a bit when she saw his pic. She admired him, but suddenly the reality hit her. She aggressively deleted the photo. At the time, she got a call from Leah. She quickly lifted it. Ryan, the fuck you think you're doing? Leah, how is your man? Hot, huh? Ryan, shut up and stop calling him my man. Leah, wait, he's your soon-to-be husband, right? Ryan, did I say I agreed for this marriage? Leah, you're soon going to agree. 'Cause I know you never disobey to your father's words. Ryan, where the fuck you got the photo between? Leah, from Jimin. He sent me when I asked him about Taehyung. Ryan, how the fuck Jimin know him? Leah, yeah, did you forgot? They were best friends from college time. Ryan, oops, I forgot. Leah, yeah, of course you will forgot. 'Cause you become so workaholic now, always in your work shit. Ryan, yeah, I'm not workaholic. Leah, oh really? What you were doing before I call you? Ryan, I was just... She laughed nervously. "Yeah, I know you. Don't stress too much, Mrs. Lee Ryan. Oops, came Ryan. Ryan, yeah. Leah hung the call while laughing out loud. 3 weeks later. Leah, as I said, you never disobey your father. Ryan, Stop making fun of me. I just can't proceed what's happening with me. Leah, did you meet him before your wedding day? Wine, we had a dinner. His mother told me that I can work after marriage too. Leah, did you talk with him? Wyan nods no. For real? Wyan. Look, Leah, I'm not interested in this marriage. Neither he. So what we have to talk? Leah, you're not interested in this marriage? She looked at her with bombastic side eye. Wyan, of course I'm not. Leah, you think you're good at lying? Nah, you just don't want to accept the fact that you still like him. Wyan rolled her eyes. Mayanpo, I was walking through the hallway. My father was holding my hand. I can feel everyone stares at me. I lifted my head and saw Mrs. Kim. She admiringly smiled at me. I looked down, not knowing what to do. Everything happened so quickly that I can't able to process. The man who rejected me 3 years ago now in few minutes going to be my soon to be husband. The man who broke me is going to be my healer. Does we even mean to be together? Is not uncomplicated? Atharpo. Thousands of questions swimming inside her head. She can't able to think straight. She did not even know she did the right thing or not. She did not even realize that she takes the right decision or not. Why and poof. If destiny wants us to be together, then we can't do anything. If we are not meant to be together, then there is nothing to do. Her father handed her hand to him, and he held it gently. She can feel his long fingers that are holding her hands. She slowly lifted her head and gazed at him, who was already looking at her. He smiled when she looked at him. She quickly looked down when his eyes met with her. Her heart started to beat fast, as it was going to explode any time. She started to sweat and nervous, not gonna lie, but she still loved him. Even he broke her and left her all alone, but she loved him and she still do. She tried to move on and she thought she did, but no. When she saw him again this close, she realized that she still loves him and now she's scared that she might get hurt again. Soon the war started and ended in few minutes. Priest, now you may kiss the bride. As he said, he moves front to kiss her. She thought he will just peck her cheek, but he directly kissed her on her lips, while holding her voice gently, but he backed away when she did not kiss him back. Everyone cheered while she was just processing, did he just kiss her? They both turned to the guests and bowed to them. At the time someone came and greeted them. Unknown person. Congratulations, buddy, he winked at them. Yo bro, congrats, he hugged him. Taehyung, thanks Hyung, he smiled. Congratulations, Ryan, he said to her, but she looked at him in confused. Taehyung, oops, meet them, Ryan, my brothers. Namjoon, hey there, it's Kim Namjoon. Jin, I'm Kim Seokjin. I'm worldwide handsome, you know. Ryan smiled at them, but someone playfully hits on Jin's shoulder. Stop joking around. Hello, Ryan. I'm Kim Jenny, wife of this funny guy. She offers her hand, which Ryan gladly accepts. Sabina, and I'm Sabina, wife of Kim Namjoon. Ryan, nice to meet you both. She shakes hand with them. Jimin, yo bro, congratulations bro. He came there while crossing his arm to hug Tae, but he changed his direction and hugged Ryan, ignoring Taehyung. Jenny, Sabina silently laughed and Leah facepalmed herself. Taehyung kept a done face and Jimin backed away from Ryan and looked at Tae. Jimin, hey, I'm just kidding. Congrats bro. He hugged him. Taehyung, thanks Jimina. Jimin, congratulations, you too, pretty lady. He kissed Ryan's hand, but Taehyung pulled Ryan back and said, Taehyung, are you trying to flirt with my wife? Jimin, oops, I just forgot that bro. Keep your wife with you. It's been just a few minutes and already started protecting. Wow, what a couple, he said dramatically, making Taehyung roll his eyes and Ryan confused face. Yoongi, you shorty guy, go aside and let me wish him. Jimin rolled his eyes and moves away. Yoongi, congrats Taeyang and Ryan. Tae smiled and Ryan faked a smile. Hosok, oh congrats bro, congrats. He hugged Taeyang so tightly while jumping, making him out of breath. Taehyung, thank you all, but Hobby Hyung, please let me breathe. Hobby, oh yeah, of course. Jungkook, Hyung, congratulations, party party, yeah. Taehyung, thanks Jungkook, I will give you banana milk to drink. JK, yeah, I am an adult now, I don't drink banana milk. Jimin, yeah, he drink beers anyway. He shrugged his shoulders. Leah, congrats Mr. Kim and Mrs. Kim. She faked a smile. Taehyung, hey Leah, long time no see. How are you doing? He threw a boxy smile, making Leah smile at him. Leah, I'm doing good. You were the one who did not even try to contact us. Taehyung, sorry Leah, actually after leaving to New York, I become so stressful in work. I become so busy that I can't able to contact you all. Leah, oh Mo, you live in New York? Are you going to take my Vianney there? Taehyung, Annie, I know she did not like to live in other country, so I'm staying here in Korea. He said, making Vian and Leah wine their rice. Jin, he even opened a new branch in Korea. We have two branches before, but it for us. So Taehyung opened a new one. Leah winded at Tae and he just smiled. Taehyung, anyways, thank you all for your heartfelt wishes. Yoongi, we gave you our Vian, you have to take care. Taehyung, I will gladly accept that. Vian was winded, she did not thought he will answer to this. She thought he will just ignore the question. But how boldly he replied, Yoongi making Jimin wind his eyes. He was talking to them, but then he noticed that his father was calling him. Taehyung, excuse me, he left. Leah, what's wrong with him? Payan, I don't know. Jimin, so you're saying this person, pointing at Taehyung, rejected you and now become your possessive husband? Vayan, yeah, I said the truth, okay? They were whispering to each other. Leah, but Vayan, you saw how much he changed. Maybe he wants you. Vayan looked at Taeyong and saw him smiling while talking to the guest. He caught her looking at him and smiling at her before talking back with the guest. Jimin, give him a chance. I know my soulmate will treat you like a queen. Chani, what you all gossiping about? They just forgot that Chani and Sabina means Vayan's sister-in-law is still here. Leah, we are just casually talking. She smiled nervously. I am Choi Leah. Chani, Kim Jani, nice to meet you, Leah. She smiled. Sabina, I am Kim Sabina. She shakes her hand with Leah. Chani, finally we got our little sister-in-law. Now we will have fun. Sabina, yes. Vayan admirably smiles at them. Jimin, why am I here? Just to suffer? Leah, go with your friends now. What are you doing between girls, huh? Jimin, are you jealous? Why are you judging me? Leah, I am not jealous. Just get lost. Jimin left with a poker face. I'm stopping my voiceover from here. Pass to read.